ordinarily comes in live, but is stuck in traffic. Johnny, I'm so sorry, man. Where are you? You're probably just a mile away, Frankie said, huh?
Joe, I'm closer than that. I'm 7,000 leagues under the sea in the in the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel.
Oh, man.
Joe,
Unbelievable.
first thing, we got a lot to talk about. Short time, but number one, when you have on Max Rose, he made a lot of commitments and he ran a great campaign. Ask him. He had a great traffic commercial. How do you intend on keeping that promise? It took me 3 hours today to not get to see you live. I'm still not there.
Yeah,
okay?
I know. It's
the traffic
yeah.
is the number one issue.
Thank you. Well, for Jersey and New York, too, it took me an hour, maybe more, like an hour and a half to get from the Lincoln Tunnel to Midtown. 3 hours myself to get in from Jersey. It's easier for me to go from out where I live in the boondocks, John Tabacco, to the Holland or Lincoln Tunnel than it is to go from the tunnels anywhere in New York. It's an absolute mess, so your point is well taken. Hey, Johnny, why did the stock market dip so dramatically yesterday, sir?
I don't know. I think because Macron is calling the European Union to reject Trump and the European tariffs. Joe, I always say this when the market's down big. Namaste. Stay calm. Take it easy. The market always corrects itself. We're in a great place, great economy. These big bumps and moves are all geopolitical. It's really nothing. But, Joey, just on the local level, I heard you talking earlier about a couple of councilmen want to make a referendum to abolish the public advocate's office in New York City. Is that announced?
Yeah, well, it is announced. Yeah, Frankie was talking about it.
Okay. So I'm thinking, you know what's happening with the public advocate's race, Joe? I think the public advocate's office is ridiculous. And if the city council wants to spend a bunch of dough to find out if the people want to abolish it, I can make it really easy, Joe. I could throw my hat in the ring and say, I'm going to abolish my own office in the next 9 months. So I'm really thinking about being someone that can go in and be the referendum.
Yeah, come on. You know you're ready for it, man. You're ready for it. I don't know if you have the time to do it. You're so busy with the Newsmax show, 1 p.m. Sundays.
So I want to do something different in government. I might have the time for it. I got to talk to my key consigliere, Frank Morano over there. But if you can get me in a couple of these debates, I very well may do it, and you'll be the first one to know.
All right, that would be exciting. Hey, let me tell you about let's talk about the stocks for 2 seconds. You know, the president says that dip yesterday was due to fears about the Democrats taking over Congress. Anything to that, John?
Well, that fear has been over for a week, so the market reacted. It came back. We know the Democrats are taking over. This is not a surprise. The market looks forward, Joe. These small moves, they're geopolitical more than anything. The market is healthy. It's trading in a great range. I think by the end of the year, it's going to be much higher. I'm with your mom right now. I'm buying tech stocks.
Oh, what? See, I bought Apple yesterday. Was that good, Johnny?
Joe, you got to call Gary Goldberg on that one.
Unbelievable. I know. And now New York City and Virginia are going to be the new locations for the new Amazon headquarters. What does that mean for Amazon, and what's it mean for the city, Johnny Tabacco?
Well, it's basically what Amazon's doing now is brick and mortar colonization. Okay, they're building these behemoth colonies around the country one by one. Frank made a great point this morning when he said that they're having every city in the nation beg them and give them their roads, their infrastructures, their maps, their cell towers, everything. And then very shortly, Amazon will hire all the people that they need. They'll make their own city around their plant, and they're further becoming the monopoly that they really are. It's scary, Joe. It's scary what Amazon's doing right now. And no one's stopping him. I thought Trump would do something. To stop him from an antitrust or a fairness, a competition fairness. But I see nothing yet. The guy, and I give him credit as a businessman. He's unbelievable, but he is starting to colonize America.
How can they get away with that, Amazon, John Tabacco, talking about the CEO of Token Team? Also, John is on What's the Deal Sunday afternoons, 1 p.m. at Newsmax. John, how could Bezos allow China to counterfeit anything and everything, yet Amazon still sells it? You know, it could be a second or third tier buyer, or a seller rather, but How do they get away with that? Because shouldn't they like at least investigate that and vet that out?
Joe, Amazon is above the law. The country is so reliant on them now. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
A whole generation of kids now are growing up as Amazon kids. That's all they know is buying stuff on Amazon. It's been allowed to happen. It happened. You know, everyone said, when will they break up the railroads? When will they break up the utilities? At some point, someone has to realize that it could hurt the country more than it's helping it, and break it up into smaller pieces so that there's not such a concentration of necessity on one company.
Yeah, I wonder if
I would be in favor of that.
Yeah. Hey, Johnny, how's Sunday afternoons at 1 Newsmax? What's the deal? How's that going, buddy?
Yo, what's the deal is we're killing it. Everything is going great. Our production team is killing it. Every week the show's getting better. Frankie Five Boroughs is getting us the best guests. And this Sunday in particular, you want to see some real insightful and animated television and political talk. Curtis Lewa, Steve Levy, and former New York City public advocate Mark Green are on the show doing our election night coverage. And we really got into it. I thought I was going to have to toss Mark Green out by his pants at one point, but it's good television and it's good discussion. Yeah. Tune in Sundays at 1. Alternative NFL program. The NFL games were so bad last week that some bar owners I know called me and said, "Hey, we put your show on. It's not a good NFL game on TV."
John Tabacco, CEO of the Talking Team, and he is the anchor of What's the Deal, Sunday afternoons, 1 p.m. on Newsmax. John, thanks. Travel safe. So sorry you're stuck in the traffic. Be careful, and we'll see you soon enough, Johnny.
Frank Morano.
That's it. Thank you, John Tabacco. That's you call Morano. Frank Morano.